That's our oldest dog. He is almost 13 years old. He's the father of Bill. Rusty. Rusty, come here. Rusty. Rusty's 7 years old. He's the father of Arthur. Arthur was the dog we saw mustering. And Arthur and Rusty are the cousins of Bill and Jack. Different colour, but they're all the same breed, all Australian Kelpies. Now, ready, boys? Round. Round you go. Push them up. Push them up, boys. Push them up. Push them up. Right, so you can see once again how the sheep always move away from the dogs. That makes it much easier because the dogs do the work for us. And then we reward them once again with a pat to let them know that we pleased them. Rusty, sit. Sit, Rusty. Good boy. So you say good boy, Rusty, and good boy, Jack. Now, Rusty, over you go. Over.
Yeah.
And Jack, old man, ready to go. Good boy, Jack. Now, this is the equipment that we use to shear the sheep. It's called the shearing plant. I've just switched on this electric motor. This provides the power to do the shearing. When I pull it into gear, the motor drives a flexible shaft inside this tube. It spins around and it drives down to the bottom to the tool that shears the sheep. Now, this is the tool and it's called the handpiece. Now, the handpiece has two blades on it, a fixed blade on the bottom called the comb. This comb is drilled wool. A small blade on the top that cuts wool off, it's called the cutter. The cutter moves, as you can see. It's very fast, very noisy, very sharp. And it's also very dangerous. Now, this shearing plant, this is what is used today. It's the modern way of shearing sheep. Being the modern way, it's also the easy way. But it wasn't always that easy. A long time ago, all the sheep in Australia had to be shorn by hand. This is the tool that was used. These are called shears. It's about 100 years ago that these were used. At that time in Australia, there were about 70 million sheep. They all had to be shorn every year with the shears. Shearers would work for 10 hours a day. In a day, they could shear about 70 or 80 sheep using the shears. Now, today they can shear twice that many sheep. One shearer can shear 150 to 200 sheep in one day. So it's much easier today. Something else that makes it easier for the shearer is this piece of equipment. And this was invented by a shearer who had a bad back. He couldn't shear sheep anymore because of his back. How do you think he got the bad back? Of course, bending over shearing sheep, down in this position all day. So what do you think we do with this? Do we put the sheep in here? Make it easier to shear? It's for the shearing of the sheep. Shearer gets in. Down in the shearing position, you can see the springs working, supporting quite a lot of my weight and taking a lot of strain off my back. Now, let me get one of these sheep out now and show you how we shear it. I'll hand you over to Irene. She'll explain to you what's going on during the shearing.
When the shearer touches the sheep, the first thing he does is turn it upside down very quickly. This is to get the sheep off its legs because then the sheep is completely under control and cannot get away. The shearer will start the shearing by removing the belly wool. Once the belly wool has been removed, it is kept separate from the rest of the wool, as this needs a different processing to the other wool. When the sheep lies down on its belly, it picks up a lot of rubbish from the ground, mainly vegetable matter, ground seeds, birds and prickles, and this is very hard to remove from the wool. In a commercial shearing shed, there will be more than one shearer, usually 4 or 5 working together. We call them a team of shearers. They'll start work at 7:30 in the morning, work for 2 hours, have a break and a cup of tea, work for another 2 hours, and so on for an 8-hour day. Up onto the head now. When the shearer shears around the sheep's head, you must be very careful of the eyes and the ears. The neck is the most difficult part of a sheep to shear. As you'll see, the handpiece goes underneath the wool, and the shearer has to feel for the skin before he can open out the wool to see where he is going. In Australia, we shear mainly merino sheep, that is the breed of sheep, and merinos are very wrinkly and have a lot of loose skin all over their bodies, mainly around the neck. You might like to think of shearing as having a haircut. When you have your haircut, it doesn't hurt. You look neat and tidy for a while, but before long you need to cut it again. It is the same for the sheep, except we only shear a sheep once a year. This part of the shearing is called the long blow. A blow being a stroke of the handpiece from one end of the sheep to the other. This is the longest blow a shearer can do on a sheep, so they can get a lot of wool off very quickly when they do the long blow. A typical sheep farm in Australia has about 5,000 sheep. The shearers work in teams, and these teams travel from one sheep farm to another. Once they are at a farm, they'll stay there until all the sheep are shorn, and then move on to the next one. The last side of the sheep is called the ripping side. It's called this as it is the fastest side to shear. Having already shorn off most of the wool, all the shearer has to do now is rip down this last side quickly and finish the sheep and get out another one and shear as many sheep as he can in a day. A shearer will be paid about $3 for every sheep he shears. It may not sound like very much, but when they can shear between 150 to 200 sheep in a day, they're earning quite a bit of money. And there we have a lovely clean shorn sheep. Well done, Darren. Let's give him a clap.
Now, in wool sheep, there is a natural grease which is called lanolin. You've probably heard of it. A lot of skincare products, ladies' cosmetics, are made from lanolin. It's very good for your skin. It's also very good for the sheep itself. Immediately after we shear the sheep, it produces a large amount of lanolin that covers its own body in grease. This protects the sheep from the weather, keeps it warm and dry. We can put the sheep outside immediately after shearing at any time of the year, even the winter time. They don't suffer at all. When I rub the body of the sheep, give it a good hard rub like this and freshly cut wool, you'll be able to see the lanolin shining on the hands. Very greasy, you can certainly feel it, very good for your skin. So after the show, the sheep is back in the catching pen. You might like to go over there, rub the sheep, just like I did, rub it a long time, rub it all over your face. You'll have lovely soft skin. You'll smell terrible, you'll smell really bad, but your skin will be very good. Now, this model form we have here is called a fleece. There are workers in the shearing shed. Okay, so it's a race Alright, here we go, there's our winner. Good job. Now these two little lambs, they're very young lambs, they're only about 4 weeks old, those ones. Better take a bit longer than the others. Okay, all finished. You did very well, good job. Okay, that's done, yes. Good job. Okay, number 2. And this great littlest one here. This is a little baby one. You're doing a good job there. Excellent. Keep going. Well done. Good job. Let's give them all a clap. They did great. Good job.